Okay, so welcome into the first spell preview of Naga Siren, which is Mirror Image. And if you want to watch preview, the annotations will be on top of the video saying preview. If you want to watch next spells, there's gonna be second spell, third spell, fourth spell, and even the names on them. So this is the first one, Mirror Image. These videos could be longer or shorter, depends how complicated the skill is and what I want to explain, even show maybe some situations. So, let's start. As I said, it's gonna create illusions around you. So basically, it works like Manta almost, making these illusions while doing some effects, and actually in that casting time, which is this, can you see there's like a little casting time, like Manta you are kind of disappearing, here is kind of like a casting time. Or some animations, like special one. And in that animation of casting, meaning from the click to the creation of those images, you are indestructible or undamageable. And I can show you that in a lion example here. I'm gonna put him and I'm gonna try to stun here. See? No damage, no stun, nothing applies while you are in that creation of these images. That's very important, because it can be even the Slardar's stun. I actually fucked it up, hold on. Oh, it was okay, sorry about that. What was I thinking, actually casting that? Jesus, okay. Bump. See? No effect. So, tricking enemies, perfect with it. It's really a big deal. You can avoid, you know, a lot of things, but if I do this with the lion, that I have Ulti Finger of Death, and I want to Finger Death, you know, the Naga Siren. If he clicks it right here, and I do the images, of course he could be confused, but it's gonna target the Naga Siren nevertheless. So the target, if a lion casts beforehand, he's like running there, not instantly, because you know it can be actually avoided, I think, or should be. See? Avoided. Of course it takes timing, and it's not probable that it's gonna happen, that you're gonna avoid that, because you don't know when he's gonna cast it. I know that, but it's possible, very strong. But if he's gonna do this and you do the images, he's not confused, because so if you are something like that, always do it on a target, because it actually applies even after the creation. It's not gonna confuse the hero, the target stays before the casting, after the casting, if it makes sense. It can be even with the mana drain. I can show you a different example. So right now, see? Still targets the main Naga Siren, not the illusions. I think that's kind of important to say. One more thing I want to show you. Of course I need to make some money, which will be very quick. Manga. Yeah. There we go. Send them back. Alright. So right now I'm gonna do the same thing. Let's see if it's different with the Manta style. So I want to go for them. It's same with the Manta style. So basically, as I said, this is same as the Manta style. The target, if he's casting before that, it's gonna target your Naga, nevertheless. It's not like you can juke him. You can juke him after. Right now he doesn't know. Or we can actually see... Yeah, he doesn't know. It's random, or it should be random at least. Yep, it's random. It's like a CK Salty, it should be random, so he should be confused. That is it. But the main thing about the mirror image, while creating these images, is that it's gonna block. It's gonna block huge spells, huge ultis, avoid stuns with it. That's the spell about. Okay, very good. The damage reduction, as you can see, it's damage reduction, how much damage they are reduced by. So images are only by this number, not the plus number. Like there's a plus, let's say Desolator, or Battle Fury, whatever. Those are plus numbers, like attack. This is more from like statistics, as you can see. This applies, but the plus damage doesn't, so right now it's 70% reduced on the Lion, the damage. If I'm gonna level that up, it's gonna be reduced only by 40%. Of course that means ultimately more damage on the illusions. Much more damage. And if you're gonna pair that with something like Diffusal, which is actually a recommended item, it does wonders. And I can actually buy the Diffusal, I think. Just for the show. Alright. It's gonna just steal everybody's mana. Naga Siren is really strong after the Diffusal. Of course you don't have to buy Diffusal, but with the Diffusal she's very, very good at team fights and it definitely hurts. Of course there's a great synergy between these spells. I talk about that, you know, this is like the first spell, Mirror Image, but everything is synergy with this hero. And Snare, because you're hunting somebody, so you do this. You know, you're trying to do the most damage that you can do on that one guy. It's on one guy, but you know, you can kind of snipe most people. The unfortunate thing that the incoming damage is... Incoming damage? Well, it's, you know, it's more. You're receiving more damage, like by 20% more. So it's twice as more than, or 3 times? Twice as more than your additional hero, but incoming damage... Is it right, like, written like that? Incoming damage? I can check it out somewhere, but it sounds weird, incoming damage, but whatever. Of course we know what this is. It's 500 damage more to the hero and so on. So this is the first spell, Mirror Image. As I said, the great thing about this is that where's my ulti Lion? Did he die? I think he died. I think I killed him. Poor Lion. It's this. He's just so good. Meaning avoiding, you know, when he's casting that. It's pretty easy, I'd say, to avoid something like Avalanche, things like that, maybe even Torrent. You can definitely time it, or both, even Kankas. So that is the spell, that is what it's used for. But then again, you know, as I said, these images, it's all about synergy. It's about the E. It's about the minus armor. It's about the, when somebody's running, about this, you know what I mean, like. Or it's about ulti, putting them into the sleep. Preparing this. Disabling the ulti. Then doing this. It's all about those synergies. Every spell is crucial to the Naga Siren, okay? Armor reduction. More armor reduction means more damage for illusions. Previously this was critical. That meant more damage to the illusions. You are trying to get more damage to the illusions with this, basically. That's why it's there. That's why it's the substitution for the critical previous one. This is perfect for hunting. It has different abilities that I'm going to talk about in a second video. This is kind of a preparation for a huge fight, you know. Before the fight, you put them like this. You cast these illusions. And then when your team is ready, disable. You position yourself to target the easiest guy, or some guy that you want to kill. Like some, maybe support that can, like AA or something like that, that can be pretty effective against you. Like, you know, the A ulti or stun, something like that. That is it. That is the mirror image. Yes. I like the indestructible part while you are casting that. A lot of juking can be involved in that, alright? So, that is it. 40-second cooldown, so it's not that good actually. 40 seconds is a lot. But, like each big fight, you should have it. So, that is it. Thank you for watching. Again, you know, these illusions, as I said many times, they work same as any illusions. It's basically Manta. Even the effect is same, as you can see, to some point, to some degree. So, thank you for watching. Second skill is gonna be somewhere there, third skill there, ulti there. So, I would actually appreciate if you could go first, second, third, fourth. That's kind of how I'm gonna explain those. All right, that is it for the first spell.